to my channel. I'm the Reactions, where every time you come on my channel, you will receive this truth. Today I will be doing a reaction video pertaining to what's important in life. So please kick back, relax your feet, and enjoy this reaction video. You already know what it is. Let's get it. I got a banger for you guys today. Let's dive into it.
I am 92 years old. I have outlived my wife. I have outlived my friends. I have outlived my enemies. I am standing at the very edge of the cliff. I can see the bottom. And before I go over, I need to turn around and tell you, the people still back there at the party, what I see.
Okay, usually when I hear someone of this age speak, I love to get very quiet and start listening because they're usually full of wisdom. In the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 14 clearly states, "For she is more profitable than silver and yields better return than gold." And when it's talking about she in this context, it's talking about wisdom. But I digress.
Because you are living a lie.
There's so much chaos and so much going on in the world.
Being around people, it's not the same any longer.
How is this even possible?
This is beyond a political issue. It has become a humanitarian and a health issue.
We just quietly adjusted to less joy, less hope, less expectation from life itself.
People are quietly giving up right now, and nobody's really talking about it. But maybe it's time that we should.
Let me tell you about a man named Jack. It was 1968. Jack was my best friend. He was smarter than me.
See, I really love this story that he's about to tell about Jack because it has a lot of gems in it. Just really pay attention to the whole overall message.
Better looking than me and richer than me. He was a shark. We were having a drink one night, celebrating a massive deal he just closed. He was smoking a Cuban cigar, leaning back in his leather chair, and he looked at me and said, "Frank, 5 more years. That's the strategy. I grind for 5 more years. I hit the number. Then I'm done. Then I take Mary to Italy. Then I learn to paint. Then I start living." Jack had a plan. He had a roadmap. 3 days later, Jack walked out of his office building, grabbed his chest, and hit the sidewalk before he even realized he was falling. Massive heart attack.
Wow, I get it. You see, tomorrow's not promised. So while you have the chance to get it right and love the ones that are in your life right now, do it, because you never know when it's going to be your time. So let's dive back into the video.
He was 42 years old. He never went to Italy. He never painted a damn thing. I stood over his casket, and the tragedy wasn't that Jack died. We all die. The tragedy was that Jack spent his entire existence waiting to live. He treated his life like a waiting room for a better future that never arrived. And the cruelest part, I went to his office a week later to clear out his desk. His calendar was booked for the next 6 months. His inbox was full of urgent messages. The world didn't stop because Jack died. His company replaced him in 2 weeks. His clients forgot his name in a year. And right now, looking at you, I see Jack.
Wisdom is definitely worth more than silver and gold. And I really love this story because it actually reminds you of the most important things in life, which actually leads to my next talking point. So let's dive into it. Okay, so I put these videos together so we can really understand what's truly important in life. So in my view of things, what I have learned through my life experiences are, number one, God must come first. Secondly, I learned how to love myself. And last but not least, to understand the value and importance of family. Scripture teaches us how to show the same care, compassion, and respect for others that we desire for ourselves, as stated in the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 18, and reaffirmed by Jesus in the book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse 39.
People used to look forward to things in life. They used to look forward to the weekend. They'd look forward to the next year, they'd look forward to hobbies that they enjoy, going out socially. But as time is going by, a lot of people are online voicing their opinions, stating that they are not looking forward to much anymore.
The way that things are going on in this world and this economy, it's like we're drained. A lot of people are mentally drained. It seems like we're just waking up. We're starting to realize what matters the most in life. Because all the things that we thought that mattered, what we was programmed to believe, it doesn't really even matter. Because you're supposed to be spending all the quality time with your family. And the most devastating thing that I found out, a lot of people don't even speak to their family no more.
They're speaking nothing but facts. When I was growing up, if I was outside hanging out, you can literally run into a block party. Everybody was talking to each other, mixing, mingling with each other. In today's time, if I walk outside, everyone is literally on their cell phone. People are not getting along with their families. When I speak to a lot of people, they're always talking down about what's going on in their family. Another thing is too, back in the day, people used to be a product of their environment. In today's time, literally, people have become products of their cell phones, meaning they have turned into human NPCs. But I digress.
Let me tell you about the big victory. It was 1979. I won the Businessman of the Year award in my city. Big banquet, black tie. I walked up to the podium. People applauded. I felt like a god. I felt like I had won the game. I went home that night holding the trophy. My house was dark. My wife Eleanor was asleep. My kids were asleep. I sat at my kitchen table, alone, drinking a scotch, staring at this piece of glass. And I realized the applause had stopped. The people at that dinner didn't care about me. They cared about what I could do for them. And the people upstairs, the people who actually loved me, I had neglected them for months to win that piece of glass. I missed my son's varsity game to stay late at the office. I missed my anniversary dinner to close a merger. And for what? That trophy is currently in a box in a basement somewhere. I don't even know where it is. But the memory of my wife's sad eyes when I told her I couldn't make it to dinner, that is right here. That stays.
This man has so much wisdom. It is ridiculous. And in his life stories, there are so many life lessons to be learned. And I 100% understand exactly what he's trying to say. You see, when you're younger, you're going for the materials because you're trying to build your life in a certain way. But as you get older, things change because you start to realize that everything that you worked for eventually fades away. But the things that don't fade away is the things that you cannot buy in life, and that's family and how you treated them. And this is why whenever I get around people his age, I just love to just be quiet and just start to listen to them because they can actually give you things you cannot buy, and that's priceless.
You think your career is your legacy? It's not. It's a transaction. You are selling the hours of your life, hours you will never ever get back, to build someone else's castle. If you drop dead today, your job would be posted online before your obituary.
Human emotions, and it's terrifying. I'm talking like passion, empathy, remorse. They do not care about anything that you're saying. They are in their own world. It's so hard for them to hold on a conversation. They're so robotic. Things have changed fast and drastically. Who agrees with me? It's actually really scary.
I agree with her, and just like I was saying earlier, I just think that human beings have become a product of their smartphones, you know, social media, everything now is just done over the internet.
To phase out the burnout. And I think that's where most of us are right now. It's not that people are mad anymore. It's that people are just empty. We still wake up, we go to work, we still answer text, we still pay bills, we still laugh at memes sometimes, but something underneath all of that is just gone. And it's not the depression in the way that people think. It's more like realizing this is it. This loop, this pace, this constant feeling like you're behind, even when you're doing everything you were told to do. We just quietly adjusted to less joy, less hope, less expectation from life itself. And that's the part that scares me the most, because when people are angry, they fight. When people are sad, they ask for help. But when people just go numb, they just survive. They stop dreaming big. They stop imagining different. They stop believing things can actually change. Not because they don't care, but because caring started to hurt too much. So if you've been feeling disconnected lately, unmotivated in a way that sleep doesn't fix, tired even on your days off, there's nothing wrong with you. This is what happens when the pressure never lets up and the expectations never come down.
We have been trained to be used as an energy source. And although nothing is wrong with working to eat, you also have to find a balance.
So what matters? If the money is fake and the career is a trap and the stuff is garbage, what is left? I'll tell you. The only things you get to keep are the things you gave away. The love you gave, the time you gave, the connection. I sit here in this chair and I don't replay my business deals. I replay the Sunday mornings with Eleanor. I replay the sound of my daughter laughing when she was 3. I replay the time I helped a stranger push his car out of a snowbank. That is the only wealth there is.
In my opinion, material possessions cannot be compared to how we treat each other or the value of family. One day we will pass away and the material things will fade, but the way how we treat each other will endure. Matthew chapter 12 verse 36 reminds us that we will be held accountable for every careless word spoken on the day of judgment.
Anybody else not wanting to go out to the stores any longer? Being around people it's not the same any longer. It's like your energy gets sucked in somehow. Or if you're in a group of, let's say you're in a huge, crowds of people while you're shopping, you feel like this disconnection that you need to get out of that store. Yeah, that happened to me today. I was so uncomfortable and I just couldn't vibe with the people around me that I just was like, nope, I gotta go. That's been happening, but today happened more than ever, you guys. I don't know what is it about today.
Energy is real, but it can also be her overthinking too as well.
Nobody is watching you. They are too busy worrying about themselves. You are the main character only in your own head. To everyone else, you are background noise. Stop letting your fear of other people's judgment paralyze you. Their judgment will rot in the ground right next to them. Thanks. Number 2, practice the last time. This is a Stoic technique, and it will change your life. Every time you do something, anything, remind yourself that one day you will do it for the last time. One day you will pick up your child for the last time. One day you will kiss your spouse for the last time. One day you will drink a cup of coffee for the last time. You don't know when that day is. It could be 10 years from now. It could be today. If you live with that knowledge, you will never take a moment for granted again.
Okay, I want to cook for a second because the scriptures actually talk about procrastination in the book of Ephesians chapter 5 verse 15 through 17. You see, I did not fully understand the meaning of treat every moment as if it could be my last experience until I had a near-death encounter, which I would actually discuss that in another video. Before that, I lived my life with little concern for urgency or consequence. Although I believed in God, I chose to do things on my own terms, often telling myself I would deepen my relationship with God later on. You see, when I was hurt or angered by others, I postponed forgiveness, convincing myself I would forgive them when I was no longer upset. When someone needed my help, I would delay, telling myself I was too busy or too tired. In hindsight, those later moments were simply excuses I created. Everything changed when God allowed me to experience that near-death moment. My eyes were open to the reality that time is not guaranteed and that life can end in the blink of an eye. From that point forward, later became now, because every moment may be our last opportunity we are given. Thank you for visiting my channel on Reactions. Hopefully you learned something new today. Till next time, y'all. Deuces.